The history of tanning animal hides dates back thousands of years and is an essential part of human civilization. Tanning is the process of treating animal skins to make them durable, flexible, and resistant to decay, resulting in leather. Here are a few examples of hides which I've tanned over the years. With your hide acquired, it's then time to clean it by scraping away any leftover flesh or membrane. Traditionally, a piece of flint would have been used, but as this is a modern method, I'm going to use materials which you'll probably all have at home. In this case, a pressure washer. Watch as the membrane is lifted from the hide, leaving a clean, whitish colour, ready for the next stage. It's important to remove as much flesh and membrane as possible to ensure the tanning solution penetrates into the skin and cures the hide. It's then time to give it a good clean by filling a container with lukewarm water and adding some washing detergent. This washing detergent will not only remove dirt and make the hide smell nice, but will also lift away any oils and fatty residue from the skin. I recommend washing it in several changes of water, about 3, until the water is clear of any dirt. At this stage, you can hang it to drip dry for an hour or so while you assemble your frame. The frame is extremely important as it will allow the hide to be stretched out during the tanning process. You can make a frame from store-bought materials or use some natural wood which you can easily collect from a woodland. The aid of a power drill really helps with this task, although you could quite easily use rope or cordage to assemble the frame. Once the frame is complete, make some holes around the perimeter of the hide and get it mounted to the frame. Try to use some good cordage for this. In the past, I'd used natural fibres, but I prefer to use paracord as it has little to no stretch and doesn't loosen if it gets wet. Now for the part you've all been waiting for, the tanning solution. I use 200 grams of alum, 200 grams of borax, and then I add some warm water until it turns into a paste. These quantities will depend on the size of the hide. If you find you don't have enough, simply make some more. Now what you want to do is apply it to the hide, and then cover it in plastic if you're in a warmer climate. Once you've applied it to the hide, you want to leave it for 24 hours before scraping it off. After scraping it off, you want to make another mixture, reapply it, add the plastic, leave it 24 hours, and then once again, scrape it off. So this brings you to day 3. On day 3, you want to reapply the paste by making up a fresh mixture and leave it for 5 days without plastic. And after 5 days, you then want to scrape it off. You'll find it'll be very dry, and then sand it back with a bit of sandpaper or a wire brush. If the hide is slightly on the stiff side, then stretching it will open up the dried fibres and loosen it up. Just remember, the more you stretch it, the softer the hide will become. To conclude, tanning has evolved from simple drying and oiling techniques to industrialized chemical processes. While traditional tanning is still practiced, modern techniques focus on efficiency and sustainability.
So that is basically it. But if you find that the hide is quite stiff, then what you can do is you can stretch it, or you can, using a post in the ground, like a piece of wood, you can then pull the hide over it in order to stretch it, which loosens those fibres. Another little tip I have is to use some of this. This is called neat's foot oil. Neat's foot oil, it's great because once you stretch the hide, this oil will penetrate into the fibres, in amongst the fibres, and it will loosen the hide up, making it nice and soft. For example, so this is one we've just done. This is one that I've previously done, and I've brushed the oil into this, and you can just see, well, you probably can't see, or you probably can't appreciate it, but trust me, this is so soft, it really is nice. So that's another one there. This is another one. This one is, well, these are all deer. So again, it's nice and soft all around. You can brush it, you can see it's got a little bit of dirt on it there, but don't have to worry about that. Here's another one here. Really nice soft one here. What you'll find with hide tanning is you'll find a stiff part where it's thicker right here at the bottom or on its back. And to reduce the stiffness on this, you can just sand it back a little bit with a bit of sandpaper. So that is it. That's it for the hide tanning video. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you are going to try this at home, good luck. Let me know how you get on. And if you want to see another hide tanning video using a different method, a method where I submerge the hide in a liquid, let me know in the comments and I'll show you next time. Goodbye.